Yo, we're back. What's good? How you doing? Are you guys doing all right? We got a very special guest with us today. I'm Hasan Piker. This is Will Neff.
That was kind of like a Mr. Rogers intro.
Yeah.
Hello. How we doing?
How we doing?
How you doing?
Yeah. Mr. Rogers is like the only person I feel like that's been able to evade being Me Too. Let's not even get started with that. Let's just go somewhere else.
Don't jinx Mr. Rogers.
I just don't understand. Like, okay, look.
From the grave.
Like, I'm Turkish. I didn't grow up with Mr. Rogers. But, like, every time I saw it, I was like, that guy, creepy. Am I alone on this?
It does feel like
he's too nice.
I felt like he was like a icon, kind of like Cosby was.
Right.
Okay, now you're just, yeah, okay, so you're in support of my theory.
Well, I never thought Cosby was creepy before that stuff came out.
I always
He was like America's dad.
No,
Yeah.
but like, see, I have the benefit of like not being influenced
being
by
racist.
like the product.
Yeah, Hasan is like, there was some about Cosby that just rubbed me the wrong way,
we
Turkishly.
we bring the fucking Greek guy, okay? Yeah, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they were similar, but some about Cosby.
No, I was about to say I have the benefit of not watching his stuff.
Yeah.
Not growing up on the Cosby stuff.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
for me, it was like I was looking at it from the outside, and I was like, there's something weird about that.
Identity matters because for me, it was always that he was the pudding guy.
Yeah.
And as a fat child, he had my loyalty, my unending loyalty. Like if the Cosby rape stuff came out when I was a child, I would be like a hotep where I'm like, from the fat brotherhood, there is no way a man who brought us so much joy with pudding pops could do these horrible things.
Yeah.
He's being railroaded.
Yes.
Who's the dad in Family Matters? Because he turned out, well, he wasn't a bad guy.
Carl Winslow?
No.
Family Matters? Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Family Matter. What's the one that had the dad whose wife had been killed and he was raising girls and the Olsen twins were on it?
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget was the one that kind of blew my mind because like as a kid I had an image of him as being like so like well girls come on and then I saw him in The Aristocrats. I don't know if
Of course, yeah. No, Saget's whole thing is like, I'm dirty now.
Yeah.
I'm the guy from Full House.
He's like, you gotta flatten your cock out and whip somebody's eye with it. Like, and I was like, what?
He pulled a Miley Cyrus, but like instead of doing a fucking heel turn from Disney, he did it when he was like, super old.
Yeah, like a
Which I
55-year-old
respect.
man. Yeah.
Apparently he was always like that though. Is kind of the legend.
That's so weird.
Yeah, he's like a stand-up comic who got a job. Like this happens to comedians all the time where it's like it's like people are clawing for anything. Like they'll take any demeaning job. They'll write for any bullshit show because it's like sucks dick to be a stand-up comic usually. And yeah, Saget was just like a guy who was like, I think he was a guitar act even. I think he was I think he would do dirty songs or something, and then he just got a job on like the most fucking family friendly show possible.
He was a musical comedian, so he was destined for that.
Yeah,
no matter what happens.
And then the end of his career was just like talking about how he wants to get sucked off by the Olsen twins. For comedic effect.
Yeah,
man, does it hit?
I much prefer that over like the fucking Adam Carolla heel turn.
Oh,
where
of
it's like, I mean,
course.
those guys all become like piece of shit divorce dads.
Yeah.
They're like, and then immediately like the conservatism rots their fucking brain where they're just like every joke is about like the youth are just gay now. And it's like, dude, like okay.
It did break my heart because I was a big Loveline guy and I was a Carolla guy.
Yeah.
And there was a moment in college, I literally remember it, where I picked up my 30 rack of Natty Bows for the fucking day. I had like this shitty Chinese food. I know the meal that I was eating beef lo mein with chicken wings, and I'm listening to the Adam Carolla podcast. It was like pretty new at the time. And he just like went on like a 9-minute rant about welfare queens, and I was like, "All right, this is it. I can't do this. I can't. This is not my guy anymore."
My man is spitting, dude.
I was like,
fuck.
I'm looking for the man show shit. I'm looking for some jokes about he always had anytime someone with a squeaky voice would call in Loveline, he'd say they got molested, and I'd be like, "Yep, good."
What happened to the cum
Adam.
Zamboni? That was
what
great.
happened to the cum Zamboni?
I mean, okay, fucking Howard Stern.
Yeah.
He is now. He's like.
Has he taken a heel turn?
No.
No, he's done the
opposite. He's done the opposite,
Oh,
where he's
yeah.
like a pussy
Bro.
and loves like Hillary Clinton and shit.
Yeah.
I was listening to a tape last night that I had never heard because I listened to Stern growing up, but it was like pre my era. There's a recording of they have a serial killer call in.
Hell yeah.
And like Stern talks to him for like 30 minutes. He's like, so you kill people? And the
Yeah,
guy's like, yeah, I kill people. He's like, and you get off on that, and it just goes like on, and like Robin is just like kind of like laughing, and I was like, this is so strange.
No, he is. I will like It's weird. It is weird because like obviously I've become like I love comedy, but like podcasting is what blew me up for sure.
Yeah.
But I really, except for Loveline, actually, I really was never a big radio guy. But I listened back to like some Stern stuff, and the guy is like an incredible interviewer. It's fucking unbelievable. Like as good, as smart. He really was a genius in how he like did everything, right? Like the shock jock shit. It's like he really understood how to become like a legend. But like if he didn't do any of that, if he didn't do any of the like little dick contests where they would have a guy come in and he had, I watched more of his shit on the E channel. Yeah. And when you're a 13-year-old youth,
we jerked off to it.
You need some blurred out titties to beat off to.
Like,
I can see the bottom of that tit on E.
Oh, the Sibian?
I'm jacking on. Oh, the Sibian. Are you kidding me?
Let that venom out.
Yeah, let the poison out,
I've
brother.
definitely jerked off to the Sibian, yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking. He is as good an he might be the best American interviewer, and it's like it kind of gets lost in the Sibian and the having a retarded guy on to do math or whatever. But
some of the musician interviews he's had are like the best of all time, like the Paul McCartney interview and stuff are like unbelievable.
But it is really strange for now. He's like he is like
he's like you have Hillary Clinton on and you don't bring up Jeffrey Epstein. Like the fuck are you doing?
Old Howard is betrayed. Is betrayed right now.
He's just
the old Howard that got no pussy and was just grinding to try and have a radio show.
So I used to listen to Howard devoutly. And then devoutly,
I think devout.
And there was like an era, probably like 6 years ago. It was after he had renegotiated the Sirius contract, and there was just like 3 weeks. I remember it very vividly. Him just being like, "I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to get on radio." And everybody like, "Come on, Howard." And he's like, "No, I think I'm done." And
respect.
Like, and then they threw the bag at him again. So I think we are in an era of Howard Stern where he really just doesn't care. He's just showing up because he's making so much money.
If you had that, first of all, though, just quit. Just stop doing it. He has more money than he'll ever be able.
Yeah.
Bro, I've made like a little bit of money podcasting, not even close to $1 million. Like we're just in like I'm like rich, Baltimore City rich.
You're broke boy. Okay, go on.
I'm Baltimore rich. I'm broke rich. I've thought about retiring.
Yeah,
I've thought about retiring when I made
just
like
Dundalk royalty.
When I made when I made $20,000, I was like, I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. I'm gonna check out.
Yeah, I can live on this like what, like the rest of my life,
dude. I'll go to Greece. I'm a king. I'll go to Greece.
True.
I'll fucking own my own village. I've literally considered being like, should I retire at fucking 38? Should that be my plan?
Yeah.
And it's like, if I had Howard Stern's money, dude, I would not have worked. But
you could have literally bailed out the country of Greece.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, what do you need, like $30 million to bail it out?
Howard's serious deal is more than the GDP of Greece for sure.
I'm pretty sure I looked up his net worth recently, and he's up near $1 billion. I think it's like he's at 600 million or something, 700 million.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Of course, you're gonna have Hillary Clinton on and be like, Bernie Sanders, he's kind of bad, right? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Come on, ask her about being.
Put her on the Sibian, bro.
Yeah, put her on the Sibian.
Put her on the fucking Sibian. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And turn it up every time she denies that Bill raped children.
Oh
my God. Oh,
That's how we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
First and foremost, okay, before we continue, this is.
I'm saying it, dude. I've been drinking pre-workout already. I'm ready to run through a brick wall, baby. Okay.